attention so that we are going to listen to our speaker, our guest speaker today. Are we ready? Are we ready for our guest speaker today? Yes. Let's stretch a little bit. Yes. Yes. Mbele, nyuma, sideways. Tuiname kidogo. Juu kidogo. Ninaona wale wanatumia Born and Joints products. Wale watumiagi. Again. Wonderful. Jipigeni makofi. You can have a seat now. You can have your seats back. So, let me welcome to stage Mr. Noah. Tupigie makofi. You're most welcome, sir. Speak to us. We are eager to learn, especially how to lose weight. You're looking good, eh? I'm very young, eh? Karibu sana. Thank you, sir.
Bright morning.
Bright future.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to share my story. And it has been a journey, a real journey, which I hope by the end of my story, it will help someone who has been through the journey that I was having. I'm Noah Sangani, as you have already been told. I'm a star 7 here in BF Suma. Been around for 1 year and 5 months. Interesting moments for me because before I came here, I was 119 kgs. 119 kgs, for me, I used to call myself an elephant. Because imagine wearing size 46 waist. It didn't bother me at all. But it came to bother me. Me, I worked in government for the 5 years. Just retired 3 years exactly last week of 16. I finished 3 years out of retirement. I'm now 63 years. But while in government, as a director of children's services, in the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection, I used to move around in and outside the country. I represented the government in very many functions outside the country and within the country. And you can imagine that scenario where you are picked from your house in the morning to the office and back in the evening. No time for yourself. Sometimes I used to leave. My office was just across the NSS. I used to leave here sometimes 8 p.m. I'm there, 6 o'clock I'm there. I'm talking about Monday to Friday. But it hit a stage where I didn't have time for myself in terms of exercise. And you can imagine, you are gone out in the field, there is this idea, even if it is very dangerous sometimes. Mkubwa akikuja, there is high table for the mkubwa. And the mkubwa has taken breakfast wherever he wants. Mkubwa comes to open a workshop. Mkubwa will take tea with the participants. Because sometimes you will stay because of other activities, take lunch in the evening. Sometimes it happens many times. In the office, there is the tea, there are snacks. We go to meetings, there are snacks. That is how Noah found himself to be where he is. But the clock hit me back about 4 years ago when my mom passed on because of diabetes and arthritis. So after that, it's when I went to Asia, just my hospital, and I found something strange on my finger, this particular finger. It started swelling, but it was so painful. I didn't know that this was the trigger for me in my general diabetes type 2. Of course, I was operated on, asked for them to test for me for diabetes because my mom had passed on. Indeed, I was positive with diabetes type 2 and I started the journey. Remember, I was 119. I also didn't know that weight, in the course of that weight, I couldn't climb stairs. That tendency herself, my office was 7th floor. I could hardly walk 2 floors, sweating a lot, you know, because most of the time I was sitting, and it actually hit me that I could not stand straight. Lazima nishikilie mahali. Yeah. Then the issues of prostate, kwenda kwa haja ndogo all the time. Yeah. So when MP identified all that, because they did all the tests, the liver, blood flow, cholesterol, kidney function, all those, the urine, all those tests, I was told to start thinking about my diet and changing my life if I had to live longer. Talk about 4 years ago. So that hit me also. It's about to retire. Then within that period, my wife had been introduced here by Dr. Mkamba. She had issues also with weight, and she couldn't wear these long shoes, high-heel shoes. So she came here. I saw her take those products for 1 year. And remember, I was diabetic then. She really tried to tell me to come here and see the doctors. I didn't see it as something very necessary. Very necessary. I wanted to be sure. Until one day, she gave an ultimatum. I normally tell my sons, and they are here. 2 of them are here. I normally tell them that I was actually given an ultimatum. That tomorrow morning, that's the day I was going for my 3 months examination in MPSAT. Go get the results. We meet in town and go to Suma. And she gave a particular place I was. Of course, I went very early, did all the tests, and then I met her. We came here. I normally say I was literally dragged here. Yeah. And Dr. Posida is the one who had seen her. She kept on insisting that she wants to see Dr. Brazil. Yeah, he didn't know who this Brazil is. So we kept patiently as aunt went through the process, and we went, both of us, to Dr. Brazil's office. You know what Dr. Brazil, his jobs, but he was extremely firm, extremely firm. I told my wife I would never show him that I'm diabetic. I want to be sure what are these processes. Remember, I had the results of empty charity. Bosire took me on the process, printed the reports, and now we started discussing from the head to the toe. Just like my colleague who was just trying to doing today, what he went through. It's the same thing I went through. All the parameters of diabetes came up. All of them. All of them. High cholesterol, everything. Now when he was through is when I pulled my results and gave it to him. Then he spoke in English that why you are testing me. I don't know how to put it in English, but it's better put it in vernacular. But I was telling him I just wanted to be sure. So I gave him the results, and the results were the same like the empty shell. Why am I giving this? It's because I was not quite sure it is correct. Now that it was correct, he gave me the product. He told me, no, the first thing that we want to deal with is not even the diabetes. We'll deal with the weight first. Let's bring the weight down. As we bring the weight down, then naturally these things flow. And keep to your diet and the rest. And my wife told him, I will give the necessary support in terms of nutrition and everything else. You need to see this person calm down in terms of weight. And for sure, she gave it all in terms of nutrition. We have a farm, we have fresh produce from the farm. So there's really not much to buy from the shops. Everything, all the vegetables, all of them, we have them fresh from the farm. If you have proteins, the eggs are there. Ukisia hawezi kosa ng'ombe ya maziwa. And I went further to read about diabetes, what else can really add value to me, as Dr. Bosires told me. I went into dairy goat rearing. I have both. I take goat milk. Then lately I'm going in now I'm on rabbits. Very good in protein. So in that process of losing the weight, I could see the weight coming down. After 1 month, I came back here. Remember, I came here at 110. It came down to 105 the first month for the review. Then it is now stabilizing at 94, 93 there. But this 94 was August last year. And this August last year, I actually had a discussion with Kevin. Kevin, I am from the hospital in Hampshire, and the doctor has told me he now needs to reduce my medicine because I'm progressing. Wow. So because those tests, they are there, and Dr. Masira has all of them. But he has hard and soft copy. He reduced one medicine in the morning. Was used to be 1,000. The dosage now is used to be 100. It means 500. But you can take the one for cholesterol in the evening. all Lozarans. Glucophage was for in the morning. I continued. The doctor told me if you continue like this, chances are that by the end of the year I will withdraw the medicine for diabetes. Remember, I am struggling there. I'll come to those areas. I'm struggling there with that weight. I thought so something would happen to me. The lab test for prostate now are normal. Yeah? So I think I'm to Mr. Dr. Pasira here. So when I came here for review, Pasira now told me we don't need now to move much on the prostate. He had given me those products, Relax, Zamina and Michael too. Now let's focus on the weight. And for the men who are in the room, that weight issue is not easy to come down. Because I'm a kissing. How can Bosira tell me not to eat ugali in the evening? I really struggle with Bosira on that. But it is now I'm understanding why. Because I used to sleep heavy, and in the morning, I am tired. So when I changed the mindset, when the doctor actually told me that he has now reduced, actually that is when I changed my mindset. Nikasema, let me take my cups in the morning, my lunch time in the evening, let me take vegetables because I have them in my farm. So it has continued like that, consistency. And also, I also realized I was a gym person, supposed to be hotel, paying for the whole year, and yet nothing. I changed to swimming at age, I think 45 or 47 now. That's when I started swimming and walking. So now my exercises are walking, 15 kilometers 3 times a week, and averagely 7, 9, 10. Nikikuja hapa, nikitembea town, I do my car too. So it has gone like that. I have joined into community walking gyms. I do very well. Then over 10,000 steps per day. That is almost 9 kilometers. Yeah. So consistent. Combined with nutrition. And the nutrition here is like this morning. Yeah. No lunchtime today. Before I came here. Around Saturday, and very, very good vegetables. Things I never used to do. Why? Because when I discovered if I take a good meal in the morning, a heavy meal, I don't bother much of the day. I will not go in for snacks. Mimi ni mtu nilikuwa napenda chapo. Wisi, I don't hear about it. Fika town lazima nipitie mahali nikule chai na chapo. Yeah. Those are gone. Once in a while. So the big deal. So I'm explaining this so that you know the person standing here, it is not a walk in the park. That is simply what I'm saying. You have to be very, very consistent. You must be ready to lose friends. This person here has lost very many friends. Very, very many friends. Why? I normally tell my children, if if I was drinking beer, I would not be alive. Why? Because of that weight. But I have friends who don't drink, but they want us to socialize somewhere, go to the museum and the rest. I am not available. As I used to be. Why? Because I know the consequences of that to my sugar level and to the cholesterol and my weight. So I am occasionally available. I'm not saying I'm not available. I am occasional. I go to functions. I go to functions. When people are starting this side on the buffet, me, I'm starting from the reverse and they say, what's wrong with this man? Why? I'm starting from proteins, the vegetables, because I know they are put at the end. The first row is the meaning. Exactly. So my plate will be having protein, will be having vegetables. I'm not saying I will not take a cachapo. I'll take a bottle. I'm not saying nikikuja kwamba I'll not take white ugali. I'm not saying that. I'll take it. What matters for me is portion control. I now also discovered that my body needs, I'm okay with the yellow rice and the wheat. That's what I do. When I'm taking the starch, that is what I do. And in that course, I've told you there is a challenge. Even in the room here, even in this room, when I come here, sikuna banana and what else is there? So several of my team members were asking me, including Noah, why not taking this thing? Take a banana. I know the impact. For me, ripe banana is a no. It will trigger my sugars to the top. So I'll conveniently tell them I'm okay with coffee. But in my dream, I've gone to a function and the people expect you to eat along those things. It is you to know what to eat and not to eat. I'm not telling you to stop going to functions. Please go, but know what you are going to be eating. That's what I'm saying. Now, this is this is for diabetes. But there is one here which is not here for weight loss, which is the living tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let us get done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get that done.
Yes.
But for diabetes, this is what was gave me. And actually, this is what I normally posting on my status. So that people know you don't have to die because of diabetes. Why? I have told you both of my parents, my father and my mother were diabetic. But that does not mean that I will not come out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I am. Yeah, here I am. Here I am. On December 28th last year, the doctor now tells me he needs to remove completely the one dosage in the morning. So after the test, of course, he did kidney test, liver test, urine test, and what else? The blood flow. Then once those results came out and I could see the husband, because I sent them to him, he removed the one in the morning now completely. Nilipata na moja. Nilipata na moja ile in the evening ya cholesterol, which is called Roosevelt. So they told me 2 weeks, I'll take it and then come back for review. Why? Because they wanted to know how I am faring on after withdrawal of the one in the morning. So when I went back, I did again the test, HbA1c, which is for the sugar levels. I did also for the kidney, and the kidney, the HbA1c, and the flow of the blood and the urine. So once the results came out, which I've already given, I'm talking about 8th of this month, I had sent them to Basile also. Now the doctor, they met, and now he told me, no, we now need to remove you completely from the diabetic medicine. We now give you again for nutrition, for exercise, and very good sleep. Very good sleep. I asked him, why good sleep? He told me, many people who are diabetic actually have less sleep. And it is true. Because you think about your future, you see the people who are gone because of this condition, so you are getting older, you see yourself gone. So many of them don't sleep. So he told me, here we are, you are not the only one. There are others here, they are putting them into a support group when you come next, which is in March. March, that's when I'm going back. They will have put me into the other people who have been withdrawn from diabetes. So I'm here confirming to you that courtesy of the PF Suma, in addition to my exercises, in addition to my mindset, I'm here speaking to you that it is very, very possible. You have people who are on denial. I have even my own relatives who are on denial, and I've told them to continue being on denial. It's up to them. I have sold this opportunity to them. Ni hakuna mtu nimewacha na sina kimbo atoso. I don't know how to put it in English. Kimbo atoso, that is in English. In English, yani I have no fear. I have no shame. I tell you, you say no, I move on to the next person. The next person. It is up to you. Some of them have come back to tell me, I don't have the method of study source in a person. I tell them, for me, I gave an opportunity. I am not in the business of contribution. I'm not in that business. That is how straight I am. And some people are very, very uncomfortable, especially my relatives. Very uncomfortable. But I'll say, if I had known this, the diabetic products for both of my parents, they could be alive today. But what did I do? We brought our mother-in-law here, who has been in America for almost 90 years. She also, we are put on this. Although she's on a wheelchair still, she was very weak when she came, but we have agreed to put her on this. Wow. She's here, and she's staying with us here in Nairobi. She's okay. She's okay. But also, not everybody is believing in this. Until some of them now have seen very strong. She can turn herself. Yeah, she can greet you firmly. Something she never used to. My two sons here went to America and found her there. It was terrible, terrible. Now it's the same person here, anaamka asubuhi anaangalia kuku, anaangalia ng'ombe, anaangalia nini mbuzi, and then she's on these products. It's fresh vegetables. This is the journey of this person talking about here now. So for weight loss, these are the products I was given. I have already shown you the diabetic ones. And remember, these products, you are not taking them forever. No, nobody should teach you that you take this forever. No. Even the doctors here tell you not take these products, come for review. Let's review. I come here 3 times a year for review. And I may be that I may be happy that in Kitoka MPChat, that those results, I come straight here to facility. And I do the ones here. That's how consistent that I have been. Now, these two sons of mine, kindly, I would like you to start, if you don't mind. Start. This is my first one. This is my second one. There is a third one. All of them are here in this business. Yeah. This is a star 4, this is a star 4, the other one is star 3. You see? Is Devil Misaki. He's normally very familiar in the TV series called The Beast. His name, for the ladies in the room, you know, Zari program. You can put the face to this person. Is the one. Is the one. This one is Neil Sanan. He's a trainee pilot and a very good music producer.
Wow.
And surprisingly, when I told Neil that I'm presenting, he actually told me, you will bring his equipment and do it later. Wow. So why not? My school fees is now working. I don't like that one. But these two gentlemen and the other one at home been very, very supportive in this journey. Extremely supportive. Plus our only girl in the house, I normally call her Madam CEO, Margaret. She's actually my sponsor and my leader. For your information. It's star 7 here. It's a star 7. As I conclude, what has not benefited from PF Suma, apart from the weight loss, apart from being supported to now stand here and tell you I'm no longer using the medicine of diabetes. No, at least has something in the pocket on 15. However, why? Because the people I have brought here, the people who meet me in this town and they pass, they don't know this is nonsense. Mtu anaenda kidogo ndio anarudi na mkubwa wewe kweli. So nikieleza some of them have come. Some of them are here. They are joined. Some of them are both. That is normal. As a children officer, that is normal. Some of them have bought products for their parents, for their other relatives, and I'm encouraging them a lot. So there is a business harm which I have not really been very keen. Kevin has been asking me, no, you need to. Namambia, I will do it. Why? Because I came here for my own health. I wanted to be healthy. And I told Kevin, by the end of the year, we will talk about business, real business. And now that I'm free from the issue of diabetes, I can run. Run meaning I can do my things. I am here now full time. This is what I have committed last 2 Fridays ago. I'm on full time. And this month, up to today, I've sponsored 2 people. And the people who have seen me posting it on my page, Facebook, I have 1 person who has joined among the 2 from Canada.
Wow.
So it is now, I want to be very serious and I'm ready, willing, want to be teachable, willing to be told on how to move forward. So, in short, that is my story. I don't want to proceed more than that. I want to encourage, as I conclude, I want to encourage people that BF Suma works. I want to encourage, especially the men, not to deny that they are sick, because that is a problem. Many of my colleagues who are men, wako na tumbo kutoka hapa mpaka kwa hilo mlango. I'm saying a big stomach, is diabetic. You can see his obese. You can see hata mkikaa na yeye for 5-10 minutes ameenda kwa toilet mara ngapi? Yeah, that is a sign. Ako na issues na prostate. Some of them cannot even perform at home. Yeah, and they are on denial. Some of them, because of their social status, hawataki waonekane they are sick. They don't want to say, and that's why they die. That's why they die. So I say to myself, nilijipeleka kwa kona, nikasema, Mungu amenipea miaka after retirement to live healthy. So I owe nobody an explanation. Nobody an explanation what I am doing now. Because some of even my close relatives have come to tell me, no, you cannot tell us you are diabetic. The person telling me is already diabetic. Namwambia, please go quiet at the biggest you will definitely buy you. Will definitely buy you. So I want to repeat that I am very unapologetic on that line. I want to live healthy, and I want all the people, both men and women, children, young adults, to come and get support from BF Suma. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share my story. And thank you very much, my family, Misati, Neil, Rwanda, and our CEO, Madam Margaret, for the support. Actually, if it was not for their support, I would not be here. I would have gone for a long time ago. Thank you very much.
Wow. Let's appreciate it better. That was really, really powerful. Isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Non, for taking your time. You really learned a lot. That was a powerful testimony from Mr. Noah. We want to extend our gratitude also to Margaret, because was it not for Madam CEO, we will not be having this testimony today. And also thank you, Bwana Noah, sababu ulisikiza CEO. Sorry, I looks like the lights are off, but I believe I'm audible now. Yes. So, I think they're back. So I was saying thank you for listening to that address, because I know so many men don't believe in supplements. Wanasema hizi ni za wamama, si ndio? Lakini tumeona at least now ameweza kusikiza, and then ameweza kuona. And one thing which has happened is that all his family to be of Suma. We've seen both his sons here, we've seen Neil, we've seen Neville, and they're still continuing to support him. So, can you imagine of that family? The father, children, wife, all of them, they are in AFC. That's wonderful.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, I want to say something. I've listened to him, and he has said that he was able to take care of somebody in Canada. And because he's also a personal friend, you happen to mention to me, he's also going to take care of somebody from the US and a couple of people, most probably outside the country. Sasa, niko na swali moja. Watu kutoka US, Canada, wanasaidika. Wanamsikiza Noah wakiwa huko Mungu. Hapa Kenya ni wangapi tunazika kila siku sababu ya diabetes? Yeah? And related cardiovascular chronic diseases. Similarly, son. So it's up to you to ask yourself, are you doing what you're supposed to do as a BF Suma distributor? Because BF Suma distributors, our role is very simple. To help people who are having these problems with to help those people who are having these chronic diseases, rather challenges, and we've seen majority of them come from weight management challenges. I think we are having some technical tips, sorry for that. Then, the first thing to note is this: when you are obese, something happens. You're going to have cardiovascular diseases. You're going to have bone and joints related challenges. You know what's happening in our speaker. I think it's stuck. So, because of that weight, anyway, let me just do away with it. Right? I believe my voice is loud enough. So, I'm talking about even our bone and joints related challenges. Arthritis and so on will come because you are obese. And we need to take care of our weight. We've been told also cardiovascular challenges like diabetes. I don't want to repeat what we have been told, but my message to you all, especially to our guests, let me see our guests once again. Able to appear makofi. Our key role as the Suma distributors is to help people get good health. And when you do that, you realize you're also benefiting financially. Because this company, like I mentioned initially, it does not believe in the normal, rather conventional supply chain between the manufacturer to the consumers, whereby we have a lot of needles in between. We believe in linking the consumer and the manufacturer through the distributor. And if you are a guest today and you are interested in what we are doing, you will not only provide health to people, but also you are going to boost your financial health. You're going to increase your income. If you're doing it part-time, you're going to have increased your income. If you want to take this as a career,
you can make a fortune out of it. Mr. Noah has talked about himself having just retired. And he said, he's making money, he's in a business. Na amesema sasa, daktari amesema diabetes imeisha kabisa, sio? And now he's ready to do serious business. Mr. Noah, you're most welcome. And I'm going to guide you so much so that now you can take it seriously in your business. And I'm telling you, you can make fortune, you can make more than you've ever made as a director in the government. Wow. Because yesterday we saw, actually I was the MC yesterday, we had an event, and I happened to interact with so many people who are making millions from this business just because they are distributors. So think today of our mothers, our fathers who have retired, wamekaa pale nyumbani na hawana kazi, hawana pesa. Yeah? And most probably even the health is not okay, maybe they have diabetes. And you know this opportunity. Personally, I have a testimony where it's not for the products of BF Suma. Today, my mom would be, extremely sick. Or maybe she would be mobile. I took her so many places here in Nairobi. Pempisha, Nairobi Hospital, until finally I was told she has to go to India. Luckily enough, when I was just thinking of how to take care of that, I met BF Suma, and because I had been warned about the kind of operation which was being suggested, that if I could think in alternative, it's better. While I was trying to look for one, this is the time I met the opportunity of BF Suma. And courtesy of that, my mom is today okay. Yeah?
Wow.
Initially, she could sleep the entire night on one side because her issue was bone and joints, which even affected the nervous system. If she made a mistake, forget and turn the other side, angepiga duru mwenye ako kwa nyumba angeamka. Sasa analala, ana rotate, she can bend, she can do anything. She's active. Courtesy of this product. Let's tosha nimemweka kwa biashara pia. Yeah? Juzi amenipigia akaniambia kuna mama amewezwa sana na arthritis. Tumsaidie. Now we are making arrangements, and I come from Makueni County at a place known as Wote. Uko Sidibani. But see, I'm taking care of them at our Bali. Yes, because that is my work. To touch people, impact people positively on health, and wakipona, ukitaka biashara pia naonyesha biashara. So let's think of that. I know we have our parents there. When they work on our sawa, why don't we think of helping them get good health? And in addition to that, you can put them in business. Because our business is about referral. Because I will tell you for sure, if somebody refers, one person, the company will appreciate you. Yeah? They will give you a commission because you have referred one person. So, you think your mom knows how many people are in that clinic and diabetes? Can you imagine if she refers all those people? Our mama wote. Unajua amepata pesa yake aliyoipata kwa mshahara. She will even become younger. She won't even age. Yeah? So let's think from that perspective. Let's also be advocates for health through the alternative medicine, which is our supplements. And having worked in the hospital for the last, I think, 10 years, and specifically because I'm in finance audit department, I know one thing. Chronic diseases, they are diseases which people watakula milele na milele. And when we are doing the financial planning, I will tell you, and it's not even where about all the hospitals, the chronic budget, their income, why if anything inapanda tu, revenue inapanda tu, maanisha watu wa chronic diseases wame wameongezeka. Think of the lifestyle today, our health lifestyle. Apart from Bwana Noah who has a plantation, ambapo wanaweza kupata chakula kutoka kwa shamba yake kidogo, sisi tunapata pale kwa soko. Hii imetumia fertilizer. Those are toxins. Our storage methods, tunapeleka kwa fridge, nutrients zinapunguza. And even tumeona wengine kwa TV wanadunga chemicals ndio ziweze kuiva, na zingine zinadungwa chemicals for preservation reasons. Actually, when you ever see a banana which is shining, don't go for it. Tomato ile inaogopwa na wadudu, ogopa. Uingie kwa butchery, hakuna insi hata moja. Nyama iko safi kabisa. Run away from that butchery. Especially in supermarket. I don't understand people buy nyama from supermarket. Ni nani ameona bali nyama iko lakini mahali kuna insi hiyo ni nzuri. Tukaosha na kutengeneza. Ni sawa. Yeah. So most of people are getting sick because they are not aware. And even if they are aware, including myself, surely, stalala njaa na boma yangu italala njaa sababu the only available food in the year. Sometimes unanunua tu, yeah? But unasema sasa you need to take supplements to remove the toxins from the body. Sindio? Nimesikia kwa TV ati watu wana protest sababu nimesikia ng'ombe inadungwa, isifanye nini?